So before executing this pivot or unpivot operation, let's run these queries to understand what is there inside these tables. So if we run this query, select star from employee, we are getting around 10 employee records which are having all these entries. Okay. If we run this query, which is looking for employee ID and order ID from orders table, okay, then we are getting around 1615 rows which are having employee ID as well as order ID. Okay. Now, if there is a ask for each employee, how many orders are there? Or we can say how many orders are served by one employee. Then we can write the query something like employee ID, count of order IDs, and group by employee ID. If we run this one, we will get count of orders for each employee. Okay. Now we are having employee ID and whose count of orders. If we want this employee ID should be your column and count of orders should be your values, then we can go to pivot operation. So over here we have used select employee ID order ID from this table, and we are applying aggregate function on order ID under this pivot clause. Okay, and for to create columns from these employee IDs, we have provided for employee ID in, and here some hard coded values we are providing 1 2 3 up to 10. If we run this one, we are getting 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 these rows. These are all employee IDs, and here we are getting all number of orders for each employee. So since one employee is there which you don't have any order, so it is 0. For employee ID 2 we are having around 164 orders and so on. Okay. Now if we wanted to do unpivot on this one, then this unpivot is written, and we are looking for count of order would be one column and another column should be with these values. So if we run this SQL statement, we are getting count of order is a one column and employee ID is another column, and we are getting all these rows. Now let's move to pivot operation with multiple columns. Now here we are just having two columns, but in case if we need three columns, like over here I'm just executing this query, we are getting employee ID and the order date and order ID. Now if there is a ask for each employee how many orders are served for specific date, then we can do one thing, we can do aggregate on order ID and order by employee ID and then order date. So if we run this one, we are getting employee ID 2 who has a number of orders 1 on this particular date. Similarly, employee ID 2 has 2 orders on this date. Okay, and so on. Now, so you can see here we are having 3 columns. Okay, so how to apply this pivot on these 3 columns? We have written here this select query. This would be your source table. Then pivot, in pivot we are doing some aggregate function on order ID, that is count, and for employee ID we are treating it as a header or column name. So we have provided some hard-coded values. If we run this one, we will get these columns, and order date column is as it is, and we are getting these values. For this particular date, employee ID 7 serve 1 order. For this particular date, employee ID 6 serve 4 orders. Okay, so basically this type of information we would require in case of we want to do some reporting or some kind of data analysis. Okay, so if we want to do unpivot operation, again same case, we are doing count of order and employee we will convert into rows. Just run this one, we will get all the order dates, the count of orders and employee ID. Okay, so that's it for this particular video.
So enjoying this video? Subscribe to our channel for more exciting content like this. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to get notified whenever we post a new video. Thanks for watching.